So OSS, for maybe some of you guys that don't know, I mean, we've actually been a company that's been around for a few years, formerly known as Operator Suppressor Systems. Maybe some of you guys, I don't know who out there is watching, but maybe you guys have seen some of the earlier models that kind of took over and hit SHOT Show around 2014. In 2016, that company actually got bought out by new management. It became OSS Suppressors LLC. And at that time, we had a flow-through suppressor that we were working with, but essentially the design team, the team of engineers, and some of the sales guys and whatnot really just wanted to listen to the customer. And then working with the Army during the development of the CSAS program and SDMR, we knew we needed a QD can. We knew we needed a QD solution, so we kind of got working on that. What separates us from, I would say, basically everybody else, is that instead of using traditional baffles that trap gas, our suppressors use what we call flow-through technology. So how it works, I don't know if you can kind of see on this can right in here, but basically, instead of gas getting trapped in traditional baffles that you would, I guess, be more familiar with, baffles can have a negative effect on a weapon system. They can, in some weapon systems, they can make them less reliable. They can certainly make them more dirty. They can just cause some problems, but they work, they're quiet. Our take was just a little bit different. Instead of using baffles that trap gas, we use a series of coils inside the suppressor that allow gas to flow through different channels and layers, going forward, backward, forward again, and then venting out the front. So because of the distance that gas can travel, all that linear expansion inside there, by the time it vents out the front, you still get a quiet discharge. So you get suppression, but because you're not building up with gas in the system, there isn't the blowback. So there isn't any of the changes to your gun. If you have a suppressed setting on your firearm, you actually have to leave it on the unsuppressed setting. And basically your gun's not going to run dirty or act or behave any differently than it would without the suppressor. And that's really our difference.
Great. So, do you have anything new that you guys want to talk about? Any new suppressors that you've come out with?
Absolutely. Why don't you hold that one for me real quick?
All righty.
So, what we just released, I guess by the time you guys are watching this is our new Rad 22 suppressor. So, Rad stands for the radial grooves that are cut inside or on the outside edge of traditional baffles that we call flow baffles. Basically, the concept here with the 22 can, instead of having multiple layers like with our rifle cans, the Rad 22 just uses one layer of ventilation on the outside edge. It rotates in this radial pattern until it vents out the front, right out the cap on these external holes right around the outside edge. But yeah, it's a 22 can. I mean, it's great. Sounds great, works great, user serviceable. We designed it in a way that there aren't any special tools, so you can actually just use either a socket wrench or a crescent wrench or whatever you want on the front end there. It also ships with a tiny little tool to make that a little bit easier if you want.
Awesome.
But yeah.
Cool. What is that rated up to?
As far as like durability, this will handle up to 5.7 full auto. So yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Internal flow baffles are made of heat-treated 17.4 stainless steel. The outside is titanium, so we've shot full auto 5.7 through it. We've shot full auto 22 through it. Sounds great and a lot of fun. All
right, well, sounds good. We'll go do some shooting. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead and turn it sideways. Just bring it up to your shoulder just like normal, and we'll just go ahead and shoot. Just give me a few rounds. I can see it coming out there. You see that?
Oh yeah, yeah, I can see it and feel it. Okay.
Okay.
Definitely familiar with that.
And just to know, it didn't lock back on that last round, right? So it's the suppressed setting is working, right?
Yeah.
It is slowing things down. But let's go ahead and we'll try the other rifle now.
Okay.
Again, identical rifle.
Okay.
You'll notice it's on the unsuppressed setting.
Okay.
This one just has an optic on it, and go ahead and just do the same thing.
Okay.
I'll probably make
Yeah, no blowback.
Yeah. The gun will operate the same way it does with and without the can.
Awesome.
That's really the whole shtick.
Right.
Okay.
That's cool. No, that's definitely different.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Charles with Tactical Gun Review. Today we're covering the new OSS Rad 22. This is the latest can from the guys OSS, and it's their first 22 can. So it uses their flow-through technology, right? So it's 5.5 inches long, 6.2 ounces in weight. Outer tube is titanium. Inner baffle stack is heat treated 17.4, and we're going to send some rounds down range. And first time I shot it, so be curious to see what my initial impressions are. So I have one of these pistols myself. I use a lot with different cans. So anyway, here we go. Ooh, that's quiet. That's quiet. Very quiet. I mean, obviously subsonic 22 is quiet, but that is a very quiet 22 can. I've shot a lot of them. So yeah, that's very quiet. Yeah, I like it.
Perfect.
Yeah, man. We're gonna now put the Oss Rad 22 on a bolt action. It's the Ruger Precision 22. So here we go. Yep. That's ridiculous. Rounds impacting downrange are way louder than it is here. And I pretty much hear I hear the firing pin and the rounds impact, and that's really all I'm really hearing. Awesome, really cool, very quiet. Awesome. So next we're gonna up the giggle factor a little bit, doing a little AK action, suppress. So I'm gonna shoot a few rounds semi-auto, and then we'll flip a switch and go full auto. So this should be fun. That's kind of boring. That's a lot more fun. Awesome. That's, you know, it's pretty pleasant to the ear. I mean, even full auto.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. So next up, we're gonna shoot the new Helix Belt-Fed Suppressor from OSS. Yeah, that's kind of fun. I want to take this pig hunting.
So what we've got right here, Charles, this is a clone of the M110A1. So the M110A1 HK won that contract,
right.
CSAS and SDMR, so the latest Army contracted sniper system, right? The reason this is a clone is because technically HK's G28 rifle has a few different configurations on the rifle. It doesn't have a forward assist and a few different ambidextrous controls, but it's not, because of German law, I'm told, it's not really available to the commercial market. So we have basically an MR762 rifle here. It's the same, basically the same thing. I mean, you got the same length barrel, and it comes with, this is a can that is contracted to the Army. So this is the same as our 762 model. The only difference is that it comes Cerakoted in this FDE color, and that's really it. But shoot that. I mean,
yeah, man, sounds
have a lot of
good.
fun with that, and then
sure.
Tell me what you think.
Alrighty. Cool. I love semi-auto 308s. That's cool. It sounds good. Even with the short 6-inch barrel, got good sound suppression. It's, you know, a lot of times it's right at the edge of, you know, comfortable. You know, you're like, I probably should wear hearing protection, kind of right on that edge, and I didn't feel that way with this at all.
Oh.
So, you know, don't feel like my ears were fatigued or anything. So,
Okay.
all right, very nice. Well, Randy, I got to tell you, it's been a lot of fun out here shooting with you guys in the OSS and silencer shop.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of fun shooting the cans. I'm impressed. You know, I was a little skeptical, to be quite honest, on the, you know,
The flow through.
yeah, the flow through kind of marketing stuff,
whole
right?
claims, yeah.
Yeah, you know, but that's a little healthy skepticism is good, right?
Yeah,
You know?
no, absolutely, and that's really the point of why. I mean, we travel. You know, sometimes I'll go to different shoots and different demos. I mean, it is a new technology. It is something that is maybe a little disruptive to the suppressor industry, and we understand that. And you know, there's going to be a normal degree of healthy skepticism, but
Sure.
you know, yeah, that's really our shtick. No blowback. Some people say you got to experience it. I mean, we put the stuff on there. There's plenty of videos, third-party reviews, and you know, stuff like this. This helps educate the people out there.
Sure, absolutely.